What's up, guys? It's day 159. I pulled last Tuesday, and then I was meant to pull on Sunday. Plans on Sunday, and then I was meant to pull this Tuesday, and I have plans also on Tuesday. So I I really wanted to get a practice in, and I also I can't really go to the gym right now in my apartment, so I've been sort of needing to get a workout in. I've pretty much been like sitting on the couch. Um, I got these fat grips, so I gave my fat grips away a while ago because I felt like I didn't need them. But I hear, I heard about how like Mendogas uses them for pull-ups, and I mean, obviously, I've heard about how people use them for training since I started arm wrestling. But I decided to maybe like take that a little bit more seriously. So I mean, I've pretty much just been doing like pull-ups with the fat grip, and then some push-ups. Maybe actually not even that many. I think I did like one set of push-ups a couple days ago. Um, so I went out to Kitchener, and I pulled with I pulled with the guy that was hosting, um, Nick, and he was really strong. Like, I kept telling him that I've never lost like my wrist like that in practice or even in a comp usually, and it's not even to say that like it couldn't happen. It's just the way I pull. I feel like I really like protect my wrist always, and I just was in a really good spot for me usually where it wouldn't go back, but it was going back. So I was like, wow, like that's crazy. And I was like, sort of thinking to myself when I even told him, I'm like, is it because I did too many pull-ups with the fat grip? I mean, I don't know. Like maybe if I was more fresh, better. But at the same time, I was pretty fresh in other areas. So, um, but yeah, that was a really good pull actually. And I've actually been wanting to sort of pull more people that can like really challenge my wrist because I think it's good training. There was this like Russian guy with um like huge hands and like long forearm that just came to practice 2 weekends ago at Table Monkeys, and yeah, I didn't get to pull him this weekend, but I was thinking because I only got to pull him at the end of practice and I couldn't do anything. I had to hook him, but I was thinking that would be good also. But it was actually really nice to pull with different people, and I mostly want to pull Durrell. Honestly, see how I can how my low hand like would stack up, and it felt like I mean it felt really good, and it's just training, but it felt really solid. I think I've definitely made like huge improvements, and he actually stuck me with this flop wrist like a lot, and was beating me quite a bit. And I always used to think that um, I'm pretty good at dealing with it. I think I still know what I need to do. It's just I would maybe need it to be a bit more serious, and like maybe the table needs to be bolted down because I mean I basically you know I would just kind of sort of try to come forward from there too and try to match it. I think that's really the only thing you can do, just keep regripping and coming forward with your own sort of press. But that's just kind of really gnarly to try to do. Um, and I mean, it is a gnarly move in general, like flop and everything. And I think maybe the difference is usually I wouldn't be catching people like that as much because my style was more like. I mean, I think if I was pulling my old way, I would maybe already just be in a hook at that point. Um, but anyways, and then we pulled left, and I think just the way he tied it, it ended up being like really low on my wrist and still pretty tight. So I think gave me a pretty solid advantage. But Really, I shouldn't have pulled left, honestly. Like, I feel like I got ripped open too much, and I was really trying to rest my left and get it to heal up properly. It's just that because I had been resting it for 2, 3 months now, like I feel like more. I feel it's more like it's hurting less and less, so I want to pull it more and more. And like when he asks, like I don't really want to say no. Um, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything to talk about really. Um, uh, yeah, so this is like I think the second time we pulled, and then like a few minutes later we pulled again, and then later we pulled like again towards the end of practice. Oh, actually, yeah, like my endurance, I feel like is actually so bad. Um, I've been noticing this that like I like get like way worse towards the end of practice, like, and I don't know if I've. I mean, I feel like I'm not sure if I've ever had better endurance. I feel like I maybe did, but um, or I don't know if I can actually tell now because before I was just weaker than everyone always, so it's like there's no difference. But I think maybe it's because of the lack of training. Because I always like, I mean, I keep talking about how like me being lazy and not really training is actually fine as long as I'm consistent with the table time and I don't get injured. Which I like think is like sort of true, but like I think yeah, like the issue is that like I don't have endurance and maybe I'm more prone to injuries also, and then I show up to practice like probably like pretty fresh. I think it depends, like because when I am training, I'll still do I would say like a lot of like wrist, like tricep, that kind of thing, but never directly my like back pressure, hammer curl pressure. I would do that once a week, or like I would really try to space it out, and that's the thing that's getting tired, right? And I just really I've always disliked the idea of like how people train that every single day. I just feel like it's I don't know. I just always had this weird feeling that it's overtraining, and then you end up locked up like Krasimir or something. But maybe that's not true. I don't know. I think maybe I do need to do that more because like this thing just will tire out so quickly. And before pulling him, actually, I think I realized what really gassed me is obviously like pulling with Jarrell, and then going max effort. And then I pull with Jamie, and Jamie is like so strong that he'll let me like pretty much like get into like my perfect position and then just hold me easily. But doing that also like just because you're just maxing out against like a static, like it gasses you out really quickly. And I wanted to sort of test my low hand like out of strap with him because I felt like it's been doing so well. I'm like, okay, where does this thing stop? And so I really tried to stick it. Uh, I think yeah. So I think I held that maybe for way too long, and then I just kind of felt a little bit useless. Like even in this clip, I mean, I don't know. I felt like as soon as I gripped up with him, I'm like, oh well, I can't do anything. And then like it turns out I have like I'm developing like somewhat of a lock when maybe not at center, but like as he's um about to go with his wrist, I felt like I could still roll out. So with that, I could work a little bit, but pretty much like yeah, like I felt like no connection to center. And I pulled with Dan, and it's a first time guy. Like afterwards, and like um, first time guy was like destroying me and stuff. So that's something I think I need to work on. And like maybe it's not that needed in a tournament, but at the same time, like you never know if you'll have a long match. Um, and I think also it's like I hate that I'm not able to practice at a consistent level because like I don't know, I like to be doing that. Like I think the coolest thing about sort of the like insane training volume that people have for arm wrestling is like once if they have the ability to just pull all day or multiple days in a row, because I think honestly like arm wrestling is genuinely like so fun, and it's like it's such a nice like feeling to be able to like train and just like hold people. Um, but you know, I can't do it. Like even if I try to practice like twice in like 3 days, it's just starts aching right away. So I have a pretty hard limit on what I can and can't do in terms of that. So I wonder if that's something you can work on. I mean, tons of lessons. Um, you'll just have more endurance if you are stronger, because like the lows will feel lighter. And that's true also. So maybe I'm just pulling stronger guys, but I also think like I'm not training. The volume isn't there. And even like the rehab, like Mendagas does rehab every day, so I should probably maybe get on that, and it'll maybe help my endurance as well. But overall, it was a really good practice, and honestly, yeah, like everyone here is like kind of a killer, so it was cool. I'd like to go out there again, actually. So, but yeah, that's all. Thanks.
Take care, my man. What are you doing? Yep. You know it.
Yes, exactly. See you, buddy. Okay, yeah, do the static. Yeah, just hold. Oh no, just hold it, man.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
right.
just
I
hold
was
it.
going like this and I'm like,
Yeah, just hold it. Where you? Yeah, so it's just like you resisting somebody to crack your wrist. Good. Hold that. So what you want to do? I'll show you how to lay back. So just give me a little bit of pressure. So we're gonna go back. So now let's say I'm gonna go this way. I gotta keep this pressure. I'm gonna slide forward and then do more. Okay. That's what you do when you feel stuck. Okay, you feel stuck? Yeah. Are you doing any of the lifts for arm wrestling or not really? Not really. This is the best. Okay, yeah. And then once you get a few practice under your belt, then you can start adding in that stuff.
oh yeah, for sure.